everyone, and welcome back to my channel. All right, so today's video reading is what's the current gossip about you, who's gossiping, and why? Now, you're going to have three options to choose from. But before I get into which option is which, I'd like to thank all of you who are subs to this channel thus far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're brand new, please hit the sub button as well as the bell notification because I do drop videos weekly and I am trying to get to 6,000 subs and we are so close, y'all. So thank you so much for hitting that sub button. Thank you to those of you all who keep me booked and busy. If you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, same day read, walk and read, or priority reading, please check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. Many of you have been booking me more often for my coaching. I do spiritual coaching, spiritual life coaching, spiritual coaching, and consultation. You can book that on my website or you can book it through my Etsy, y'all. And thank you to all of you all who have been booking me. What else? Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Threads at Wandering Sparrow Tarot, as well as my other YouTube channel, Wandering Sparrow D. And y'all, let's get into it. So you got three options to choose from, and here are your options now. Now keep in mind, these options may not all resonate. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Don't take a reading that don't feel like yours. All in all, vibe out, and let's get into it, y'all, with option number one. All right, option number one, you have the High Priestess in the upright. Option number one, there's a spiritual energy that's around you. I feel like you may have isolated yourself, or you might currently be in isolation, whether this is wanted isolation or forced isolation. But I feel like you're in current isolation. Yeah, High Priestess energy is telling me that there's this like more spiritual energy that's coming off of you. There's this more enlightened energy that's coming off of you. So I feel like people are gossiping about the fact that you've changed. You're either, or you've gone back to maybe a part of you that you may have placed to the side or forgot. Option number one, there's a heightened spirituality about you that others are noticing. I'm hearing the word celestial. Option number one. And I feel like people are more connected to you because of this. Let's see, what's the current gossip on option number one? Spirit guides and ancestors of option number one. What's the current gossip on option number one? Give me two cards. And what's the current gossip on option number one? Spirit, give me two cards. We have the Death and we have the Ten of Wands. Option number one, you may be trying to get over something, or maybe what kind of sparked this spiritual change in you is something that may have been a bit difficult for you to move on from. Death is the energy of rebirth. You know, when something dies, it's giving new life to something else, but it's coming back in an even better space. So people are gossiping about you leveling up, glowing up, but it's not. Here's the thing about it. It's not like a level up as in like, oh my gosh, option number two, or I'm sorry, might be a message for you in option two. Option number one got more money. Option number one, you know, I don't know, got some new clothes, what have you, lost some weight, gained some weight, what have you. No, it's not just that. It's a inwardly glow. You know, like you truly are glowing. For some of you all, you might be pregnant, so you might want to go take a pregnancy test. That's a message that's coming through for specific. But it's this like celestial energy, like you've really tapped in. But option number one, I feel like maybe there was a dark night of a soul situation that you were either going through or were thrust into before you got to this point. So option number one, everything that may have happened that's leading to this glow period was needed. It was you, there's some type of chaos because I feel like there's some energy here of people that may be a bit frustrated. There's some energy here, those who are gossiping, of people who are a bit unhealed themselves. There's even some energy here, option number one, of some people who are kind of upset that you, instead of are going down a path of destruction, decided to go down a path of triumphancy. So it's kind of, it's different. It's like on the one hand, they're happy, but at the same time, they're hurt. That's what I'm getting with that one. Universe, Spirit, I feel like these are loved ones that are gossiping. Universe, Spirit, guides, and ancestors for channel messages. Who's gossiping about option number one? No, not yet. What's the current gossip on option number one in relation to the High Priestess? Give me two more cards. What's the current gossip on option number one? We have the Fool card. See, new beginnings. And for somebody, you have been targeting your health goals, either losing or gaining weight, whatever your health goal is. So you are looking younger, you are looking richer. But once again, it's not just in regards to monetary wealth, tangible wealth. Like you are looking good. You know what I'm saying? Like You're doing good, baby. You're doing good. We have the Four of Pentacles in the upright. It's like you have this new control of yourself. I feel excited just saying this reading for you because I feel like there's people that are excited about you, they're gossiping about this, but they see this great grand change. Option number one. That's what I'm getting with that one. They see this great grand change. And though they're happy for you, because I do feel like these are people that love you, but there's some type of energy here where they're upset. So this may be something that, requires closure. Option number one in the future. That's what I'm getting with that. This may be something that requires a conversation between you and those who are gossiping because there's some anger here. Option number one that I'm sensing. That's what I'm getting with that one from the people that are gossiping, but they're noticing that you are this ethereal glow that's going on with you. And option number one, I also get that on the other hand, like I said, they're proud of you. It's like they're happy to see you grow. You may be an entrepreneur, and you're doing it like your business is baby, you taking care of yourself. They're happy to see this, so the people are gossiping about this glow up. They see a spiritual elevation in you that they weren't expecting to see. It's like, I didn't think that was going to take that turn. But see, you're the type of person where I feel like, don't count me out. No, don't count me out. So let's see. Let's get a couple more cards. What's the current gossip on option number one? Spirit, give me two more cards. What's the current gossip on option number one? Spirit, give me two more cards. Current gossip. We have the Three of Swords in the upright. You could be still going through that journey of the dark night of soul because there's still heartbreak and there's still disappointments here that you're working through, though. The star card, though, you're shining. You could be an Aquarius, or maybe the people that are gossiping is an Aquarius, but there's all eyes on you. You are shining. You are glowing. You're in a new season. And for those of you all who are wondering, is this going to last? Because I feel like for some of you all, you're holding your breath when this change. It's like, am I going to continue to be able to keep this up? You will continuously every day. It's an everyday journey. And then you have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Now, Seven of Cups talks about opportunities, but it also talks about the land of daydreams. What we want to do, what we want to do. Heads are in the clouds. Y'all see my clouds? What we want to do, what we want to do, but we don't necessarily do it. You're no longer dreaming about these things. Option number one, you are doing it and people are seeing it. And option number one, I promise you, I feel like whatever this uh, tower moment energy, it had to occur in order for you to finally do what you needed to do. So though there's some pain, but this is shadow work energy. And when we're working on our shadows, pain is often inside of that. So let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, think for the channel messages. Who's gossiping about option number one? Who's gossiping about option number one, and why? Give me two cards. This definitely, there's some loved ones here, some family, maybe some friends that you consider family. But who's gossiping about option number one, and why? Spirit, give me two cards. Who's gossiping about option number one, and why? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I told you karmic energy. Scorpio is coming out super strong. Who's gossiping about option number one, and why? The Emperor in the upright. Aries energy. So we got, now there's more than just Scorpio with the wheel, but I feel that one coming out the strongest. Aries energy. There's an Aries here. More sun card. More fire sign energy, but Leo in particular with the sun, but that could be Aries, Sag, or Leo. LOL. Scorpio energy here. This person could be a Scorpio moon or rising in particular. I don't know why that placement is important, but that means something to somebody. But yeah. Or this person could be somebody who's in a power position, not to you, but in their career. That's what I'm getting with that one. This person maybe is a director or, executive, management, super, this person's on the ball. This person's doing good. But these are the people that are gossiping about you. Now, there is the energy here that somebody misses you. So there's somebody who's here that, actually, I feel a lot of energy here that discarded you, that's watching you, that miss you. Sun card energy. Yeah, there's people, it's like on the one hand, they're happy for your glow up. But on the other hand, option number one, it's like, yeah, but whatever. You ever been mad at somebody? Option number one, and it's like, it's nothing. It's a good person. It's nothing wrong with them, but you mad at them, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Because you don't want to necessarily see them hurt, but you're still going through things. I definitely feel like this is a situation, option number one, where hurt people have hurt people, and maybe the people that hurt you, that have, because I feel like there's some hurt, either you to them or them to you, or a little bit of both. but it was all in an energy of hurt. So there's some unresolved things here, in particular with an Aries energy or this restricted energy, boss-like energy, with this fire sign energy, Leo energy, with this Scorpio energy or water sign energy in general, but a lot of water and fire, splish splash of earth, splish splash of air coming through. Um, that Aquarius came through with the star card, but there's some things that need to be resolved. Option number one, they're gossiping because they're unsettled. They're not done with you in their life. They didn't have intentions on being done with you in their life, but the way that they were operating in your life was very unhealthy and it could not stand the way that it was. So things happened that was out of everybody's hand to get you back on a path of alignment, because that's what your spirit was calling on. Option number one. But these people, though there's a misalignment here between y'all because you've elevated now. Look who's the first and not the last. Look who's the head and not the tail. You've elevated yourself, option number one. However, though, these people, it's like they're hurt because they want you in their life. They want you to pay. They want you to take accountability. These are people that are insecure. They're looking for you to still be the scapegoat, but they want you there for the long term. They also want the change, and they're seeing you leave them behind. So now a part of this hurt is, and a part of this gossip is to feel close to you. I'm talking about you because I want to feel close to you. Hopefully I'm manifesting you. These are some people that know about the esoteric. That's what I'm getting with that one. But the thing about it too, option number one, is that, it's like, I can't have you here, so I'm talking about you. But they want to be in your life for the long run. So this is definitely to be told. This is to be continued. I feel like this is one of those things, option number one, where it's going to resolve itself. Either connections are going to come back or disappear. Once again, it's about alignment. But there's a need for closure here in conversation. And this is why they're gossiping about you. So that's what I got for you, option number one. You all let me know how you felt about that in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Book that private reading, coaching, same-day read, walk-in read, or priority reading. Check my schedule. Go ahead, send that email. I got walk-in readings, y'all, all week long. So go ahead. But go ahead, check the link below as well as the description box below. And let's move on to our second option, option number two. Option number two, you have the Six of Wands that came out in the reverse. You've been very low key lately. That's what I'm getting with that one. Also, option number two, you may have people that are keeping tabs on you on the low with that Six of Wands. That's in the reverse. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. We're into this universe, spirit guides, answers, think for the channel messages. What's the current gossip on option number two? For some of you all, you've been pulling back your energy. Maybe like taking time to self. I don't feel like you are like Xing anybody out at this point in time, but you have been low key. For some of you all, this is because you're stacking money currently. This is money purposes. That's what I'm getting with that one. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, thank you for the channel messages. For those who chose option number two, what's the current gossip on option number two? Give me two cards. What's the current gossip on option number two? Give me two cards. Spirit guides, and ancestors. What's the current gossip on option number two? Three of Cups in the upright. So there's celebrations here. Maybe you've been going out. So maybe the people who feel like you've been being a little low key, you've been being low key with them, but you've been out with others. For others of you all, this could be more of a third party situation in regards to romance. That's what I'm getting with that one. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, messages. What's the current gossip on option number two? What's the current gossip? Option number two, Queen of Wands reverse. Yes, something about you and Ten of Pentacles reverse. Now, this is either sneaky energy with the Three of Cups, but the Queen of Wands is in reverse because people feel like you're going out or there's a third party situation going on. That's what I'm getting with that one. Something is happening undercover. So this could be something in regards to possible betrayal of family with the Ten of Pentacles. In the reverse, maybe someone here believes that you're going to step away from something that you're currently very loyal to. This could be your relationship. This could be your job. This could be friendship. This could be family. But people feel like you might be jumping ship. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. Universe, spirit guides, and ancestors, think of channel messages. What's the current gossip on option number two? What's the current gossip? Tell me more about the Three of Cups. What's the current gossip on option number two? Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Four of Swords in reverse. You're going forth with something. So there is a betrayal here that people are gossiping about. But now, from your angle, you might not see this as betrayal, but others may, because it feels like almost like the energy like you're trading teams, like if you play a sport, you're trading teams or whatever without telling your teammates, but you're not letting other people in about this transition. For some of you all, you're trading relationships. I feel like you might have been seeing somebody else on the low, or you might have been entertaining another connection and you are walking away without telling the other party, formally ending it. For some of you all, it feels like the big reveal is going to come via social media. You know how, like, back in the day when, look, me saying back in the day in Facebook, never thought I would say those words. But y'all know how, like, back in the day, folks would find out that something was going on with somebody's relationship, or some people would find out that something was going on with their own relationship because, yeah, a status update is like, whoa, I see a picture change, but that don't look like Teresa and Jim, something like that. That's what I'm getting with that one. People are gossiping about you making some type of shift. That's not a word. Um, People are gossiping about you making some type of shift without formally closing another door. So you've been being kind of sneaky. So that Six of Wands is more like a sneaky energy. Maybe you have a sneaky link. For others of you all, you might be holding a secret of having feelings elsewhere. For some of you all, this could be even relocation. Very, very few. But this is definitely trading in one thing that you're currently in for another. People are gossiping about this. Now, for some of you all, people think that this has to do with your family life, your family system. With this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, they feel like you might be leaving your family for someone new. For others, you're leaving your job, your family for someone new. Or you're leaving, company or school even for someplace new. But they believe they won't find out about it until the process is done. So you're being a bit deceitful. That's what people are gossiping about, or feel that you're being a bit deceitful because you're not letting people in on the when, the where, and the why. We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. People are gossiping about the fact that this change is happening very soon. So option number two. I want to say option number one. Option number two. Now, for you, this isn't an overnight process. This didn't just happen. However, though, it's going to seem like that for those who get maybe burned in the crossfires, those who are gossiping, because they kind of feel like you owe them an explanation. And option number two, they would not be wrong. You do owe this person or people an explanation. Don't just ghost. That's abusive. Don't be a coward now. Tell people what's going on, because I really feel like this is one of those things, bro. Now, unless you got to get the hay out of Dodge and you got to run, then do that. But I feel like this is one of those things where you're just going to kind of maybe run off, and people are going to find out, and a lot of people are going to be hurt. Like, I feel some grief in my spirit. Let's see, universe, spirit guides, and answers. Thank you for channel messages. Give me one more card. What's the current gossip on option number two? What's the current gossip, spirit, on option number two? Strength card in the reverse, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, option number two. They feel like you're going somewhere, either that's going to be more beneficial, or maybe that you feel is more beneficial, maybe something that's more in alignment or balanced in regards to your current energy. That's what I'm getting with that one. But Strength card in the reverse, they're gossiping about the fact that, that you're a little bit coward. You're a little bit weak for how you're doing this. So option number two, if there is something that you need to say to folks, like, hey, y'all, I'm about to be out of here, deuce, then you got to say it. Be brave, just say it, because it's going to be some people that's hurt, and this is going to be something that's going to be a karmic energy cycle that follows you if you don't do it the correct way. And that's what I'm getting with that one. Let's see who's gossiping about option number two and why. Give me two cards. Who's gossiping about option number two and why? Eight of Wands, people at a distance, the World card. This is people you've distanced yourself from. So it is low-key energy. It's people you've distanced yourself from. That's what I'm getting with that one. Now this person, it could be any of the signs really, y'all. We got fire energy in particular with the Eight of Wands, but it can be anybody. But it's people that you've distanced yourself. Now it feels more so like friends. I don't feel family being upset because family will come with you. This definitely feels more so like friends. Option number two, there's somebody coming back towards you in the energy. Somebody from your past. I don't know who this is, but this is a message that's just coming out. Somebody from your past, they're coming in to apologize. There's somebody who wants to apologize to you. Take that as you will. However, though, these are people that you've distanced yourself from. It feels like friends, people that you're accountable to, maybe your job. Maybe this is you leaving that job without a 2 weeks notice. Now, I'm not saying, don't do what you have to do, but it's some people in this situation where it's like, I don't deserve that though. And all they're looking for is an explanation. So you owe some people an explanation. Don't just do it dirty now. That's what I'm getting with that one. But yeah, these are friends, these are acquaintances, and they're gossiping because they can feel in the energy that there's a shift happening, that you are about to leave. It's a matter of time. They just don't know the date. But the month you're watching this, they feel you leaving and they feel that they're going to be left out in the cold and, kind of left out there just to fend for themselves because of it. So make sure if you got to fill some people in, fill them in. Don't worry about what may happen because them feeling away about whatever it is that you have to speak your truth, hey, that's just what it is. But the repercussions and the longevity of what's going to take place if you don't, you know, take accountability and be responsible is going to well outweigh you and uncomfortable feelings for the moment. So keep that in mind. Option number two. So you all let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. With their private reading coaches and every walk and read priority reading. And let's move on to our last option. Option number three. Option number three, you have the Six of Pentacles that came out in the upright. People are gossiping about abundance in your life. You may be receiving or may have just received an amount of money or some, but there's abundance in your life. Option number three. That's what I'm getting with that one. So you might be walking around with, I don't know, you might have a new car or you might be carrying new luxury items and stuff like that. People are definitely gossiping about either this is funny. Some people are like, yo, they must have received their taxes. The taxes must have hit because so and so is looking rich. People are talking about your pockets. So let's see. What's the current gossip about option number three? Give me two cards. What's the current gossip? You have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Some people feel like you complain a lot. You seem a little bit dissatisfied. Now, that's a real thing, y'all. We can manifest the things that we want: abundance, the perfect lifestyle, the perfect looks, and still be miserable if we're manifesting those things from a place of misery. If we're manifesting those things because we're trying to get validation. So while the Six of Pentacles, you might be walking around looking, better and rich on the outside, your spirit may be bothered because there's this Nine of Cups, people feel like you complain a lot. People feel like, they gossip about you complaining a lot, that you seem very dissatisfied. Check your reasons for doing things. Option number three, are you doing it for validation or because this is what you truly want? Universe, spirit guides, answers, sleeper channel messages. Just the current gossip. Ooh, Tower card in reverse. People feel like you're numbing or you're covering up something. Like you're doing all of these things that on the outside are good things, look like good things. This abundance, maybe you're traveling a lot, all of this, but they feel like you're doing it to avoid something or to numb something. It's an avoidant energy. People gossip about you being avoidant. Tell me more. What's the current gossip on option number three? Give me two cards. What's the current gossip on option number three? Two of Swords in the reverse and the Chariot. You may have had to make a decision on moving on from something or someone. You may have had to take a side. Definitely, you got somebody gossiping here about you, you being fair weather or lukewarm or not really down for them because you may have taken a side. Now, I don't think that you were told to, but definitely you may have felt compelled and pressured to. Option number three, what's the current gossip? So this is kind of, okay, now this was kind of more sour because, yeah, one and two. Three, y'all, this one is the most sour. This is almost like I feel like you might have a lot of fake people around you. Option number three, a lot of fake friends, a lot of people that you won't know in the next 5 years. there's a lot of opportunist type of energy. It's like it's coming off of you and it's coming off of them. But we attract what we are. We attract what we are. Remember that. Um, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Some people might be gossiping about, you being lazy. And their words, not mine. They may feel that way. Queen of Cups in the upright. Now, Queen of Cups is a very nurturing and loving emotional energy. But in this case, I'm getting the energy of selfishness. Like, it's all about you, 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 you. You're the Queen of Sheba type of thing. Queen of Cups in the upright. People may be gossiping about them feeling like you're selfish or you've been acting more selfish lately, universe. Or maybe you've been taking, because Six of Pentacles, it's a receptive energy, but it's for you. You've been taking, receiving, but you haven't been giving out, universe. Yeah, there's some people that may be dropping a friendship with you or connection with you. Like I said, there's a lot of fake energy around you. Option number 3, give me 2 cards. What's the current gossip? Option number 3. For some of you all, you work too much. I'm hearing that. We have the 3 of Wands in the upright. Yeah, something on the horizon for you in the distance. There's a tower moment that's happening. Some things or some people are going to drop out of your life. It is going to hit you in a way that is going to surprise you. It's almost like a reaping what you sow. What happened to elsewhere is happening to you. But what's going to happen? You've seen this coming. You just didn't want to. See, we got to pay attention, y'all. Page of Pentacles in the upright. Some people gossip about feeling like you're a bit immature or a novice or a bit childish. Give me more. What's the current gossip on option number 3? Give me 2 more. What's the current gossip on option number 3? Lover's card in the upright. Some people feel like you might be a bit of a playboy, playgirl. 6 of Swords in the upright. This is about loyalty too. 6 of Swords. Like you're moving on, you're moving forward, but not in a way where it's like, oh, you're moving on, moving forward, but like in a way where it's like, yeah, that didn't work out. Let me opportunist, like you're not down for real. So there's a tower moment coming up where you're gonna be faced with either people feeling like you're being a fake friend or you've been fake to them, or people who've been fake to you. But it's an opportunist thing. I feel people dropping people's energy. That's what I'm getting with that one. So let's see. Who's gossiping about option number 3 and why? Give me 2 cards. Who's gossiping option number 3 and why? Got Page of Swords in the upright. Social media, y'all. Associates, peanut gallery. 5 of Cups. Somebody's feelings here is hurt. Now, this is water sign energy, but I feel earth sign coming through super strong. Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. There's an earth sign here who's not telling you. Maybe this is why the fake friends energy is coming out, or the fakeness. Somebody has been harboring feelings of hurt, discomfort without telling you. So there's somebody here who hasn't told you how they truly felt. And then we got Temperance in reverse, Sagittarian in reverse. Look, the next 4 weeks, 6 weeks, something is on the horizon. Something's going to fall apart. Something's going to shake ground. Feels like not the loss as in like, passing away, but there's going to be a loss of connection here. Friendship, familyship, somebody stepping away. There's a betrayal here. That's what I feel like with that one. And it's definitely looped into the gossip of people feeling like there's opportunist energy here, fake friend energy here, selfishness here, negativity here. That's what I'm getting with that one. So watch out with that. So we got earth sign energy, Sagittarian. Tell me one more. Who's gossiping? Why? Yeah, you got people that are watching you, Page of Pentacles. They're not very close, or they say things behind your back. Then we got the Page of Cups. I told you, fake love, fake love. Evaluate who's around you, option number 3. That's all I got to say. Evaluate who's around you and make sure they're there for real purposes, that they truly care. Because there's a lot of energy of treachery around you. Or maybe you're giving off that energy to others. But I do get this inkling that what's being done is what's also being put out. So maybe watch what you're putting out. That's what I got with that one. So you all, thank you so much for tuning in. You all let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Give this video a like, comment, share, subscribe. Book that private reading, coaching, same day read, walk and read, priority reading. Check the pin comment below as well as the description box below. I thank you all so much for tuning into this reading, and I'll be seeing you all on the next one. Peace and blessings, beautiful people. Bye now.